Hello, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon edition of the Final Fantasy IV Lali-Ho League. Today, we are bringing you two great racers. We have Couch23 and EizanTayama, both long-running racers of this game with very high skill levels. Currently, Eizan is up 1 win on this best of 3 set. So today, Couch23 is fighting for their tournament lives. I am joined in the booth today by the one and only Starman. What do you think of these randomly selected objectives? It looks like we have defeat Valvalis and defeat Waterhag.
Well, you have a couple of objectives that could not be further apart from each other, depending on where Valvalis is. And it also kind of depends on where Waterhag is, because we don't really want Waterhag on a really punchy spot. Actually, no, they don't.
That is true. Yeah, kind of opposite ends of the spectrum, with Waterhag being a purely scripted boss fight. You just punch it 3 times, it goes blah, and falls over, and Valvalis is not that. But, you know, any boss can be easy if it's in an early game boss slot.
Correct. But we have a starting Rydia tonight, don't we?
Ooh, well, Rydia has been a very popular agility anchor for this bracket flag set. She does start with a very low agility at level 1, and if you just, let her take a nice nap on the floor, she will be a great agility anchor. Though, if she does get some nice summons early, that can be a big difference there.
Yeah, if you get like a Leviathan or a Bahamut early, that is very good AoE, and just in general, very good DPS. And that is an incentive to keep Rydia. Normally, you might not, because Rydia's EXP curve is kind of terrible, and she doesn't get like Quake until very late levels. So you're mostly relying on Virus and the Elementals as well.
Yeah, and her HP is just not good. It's just not good. Very low HP character. But it looks like we're getting underway. Our Rydia is going to be joined by a Tella low DPS crew, and they are given a spoon by a red robe.
And a cursed rain.
Well, that's nifty. And I didn't see, it looks like about 37 for the money. On this flag set, our runners will start with a random amount of money, I believe between 20,000 and 70,000. And I think we got 37,000 there, so on the lower end, but also not as bad as it could be.
But at this point, I think our runners are going to be looking for some boxes to open. This party does not have much power to start with.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty hard to start with crew. There's very little HP here. Tella's a little bit better. He's about 300 HP. Rydia has like a dozen HP. That's about it. And not a lot of DPS, because Tella doesn't know most of his spells, and Rydia's so young at this point, she doesn't know very many spells either. So any J items or some of those good weapons used by mages, anything to give you a little more DPS.
And we've seen 2 Wizard shirts so far out of this waterfall dive. Assassin Dagger is, if you find like the right boss, that's good. Give it to you. Try to get those procs.
That is true. Both our runners looting out the watery pass.
Couch crashing into the mountains.
Oh yeah. I have crashed into the mountains many times myself. But let's see what he finds here in Damsian Castle.
EizanTayama going deeper into the watery pass. He is probably not that impressed with what he got at the start. And that dancing dagger is real big.
Yeah, that is an item that you can use it to. Ooh, sylph.
Sylph.
Double sylph. That's too many sylphs. We only need one. But Dancing Dagger lets you cast the dancing spell for 200 to 300 HP damage. Not too bad at the beginning of the game, but that Sylph's gonna be great. We do have the Sylph glitch on, so as long as Rydia has 25 MP to invest in that Sylph and she is not in the middle spot, she will be able to cast that Sylph over and over again. It's a very nice summon, both because it does a decent amount of attack, being a late game summon spell, and it does some healing, which is very, very nice. Looks like Couch is unmooring the hovercraft. Being that one of our objectives is trade away the pink tail, there's a high likelihood we'll need this hovercraft at some point, so might as well get it out from under the sand while we're at Damsian Castle.
And Couch not going over to Antlion Cave or Mount Hobbs to see who's there.
Yep, Eizan gonna go check on Rydia's free summon. We do have a flag in this set. If Rydia goes and visits Hob, rather than getting Fire 1, she will receive a random summon. And it looks like we got Ramuh, who is Indra in this game, but is Ramuh in every other game. So we have a little bit of summoning power now. That might be helpful.
And do my eyes deceive me? Is that a Canadian sea serpent in the back of this cave?
It is. Hey, did Tella just recall a virus?
Yeah, he did.
Nice. That is great. That is a very low percentage chance of happening. But Couch taking this boss fight in order to be able to quickly loot out the Misty Cave here, since it does have slightly higher tiered items than some of the other early game locations. Ooh, Black Robe. That's gonna be helpful.
Because normally in the vanilla game, you don't cast that. I mean, if you cast accident here, that happens.
Yeah, that's a little harsh on the eyes. So instead of looking at Couch's screen, I'll look at EizanTayama's screen. Looks like he is headed down into the Antlion Cave, a very common early game challenge.
We are back. We're live again.
Oh, I think we're live again. Can you hear me now? Is back, we back. Okay, I'm gonna say we're good. It looks like Couch is now also heading into Antlion Cave. And let's see if there's anything good. Ooh, Mute Knife. There's, that's strong against mage-type enemies, of which there are a smattering of mage-type bosses that could be useful against. And
also, like, it is basically the equivalent to a Lilith and or Change Rod.
let's see.
Does the virus strike twice?
I was just about to ask that. What does Tella recall? He ponders back on his life and remembers nothing.
That's okay. We have his news rage in our back pocket. Couch will show that and they will be moving on.
Oh, I'm just enjoying Tella's existential crisis of, I look back and a darkness crystal. Well, that is another character check that is, not guarded by any bosses. You could always go check out the Hummingways and see what they have in their shop, which it looks like EizanTayama might be headed that way right now.
Really, the thing to do is this party is go to the moon and folklore it.
But I don't think we'll be defeating any bosses on the moon right now with this party at these levels, because even the simplest of moon bosses are very highly statted on the moon.
the best you might be able to hope for is like a King Queen Evelyn, because that fight is almost never, threatening.
Man, even then, yeah, you might be able to survive that with this party. Maybe. Let's see what the Hummingways have.
Nothing. The
An
Hemingways-
Ashura.
Actually, that Astra might be our main source of healing, depending on if there's a white mage or not at all in the fleet.
I know I have seen multiple Rydia the White Mage plays this tournament. Looks like Couch also heading up to the moon. Let's see who this character is. I'm so excited to find out.
It's... Character's still loading. It's... Ooh!
Gas! Get your foo-woos out in chat. I want to show mine off because I put sunglasses on it. Foo, that's a great find. Now, he's not going to be super powered up yet because at most we've defeated 1 or 2 bosses, so he's not going to have a lot of spells. But it might be a great excuse to go around, beat up a couple of bosses, and, get some good spells on the old man. Oh, also, yes, that is vanilla. Thank you for pointing that out, chat. So our racer's got to be really happy with that because that's going to solve a lot of our early game DPS problems.
Once Fu actually starts getting those big ticket spells. But she's not going to have access to right now.
Looks like the best he has right now is a lit one.
He's not much better than Atella at this second.
Hey, he has almost twice as much HP as Atella right now. But yep, EizanTayama gonna go clear out some of those super easy early game bosses. Hey, that lit one's gonna help on this Ogopogo.
Yeah.
Thor Rage is probably faster though. Or Stardust. Stardust works too. Has a very neat sound effect.
No more Ogopogo.
Now, I've been seeing Couch do this play a little more often, just going in to loot these high-level treasure chests in Cave Bahamut. Getting a good ninja sword there, and peeking the boss. Ooh,
That's
Antlion at Bahamut.
That's an Antlion. We're yeah, no. Goodbye.
That is gonna be a punchy bug. But pulled a Dwarf Axe out of Cave Bahamut too. That can be useful for agility manipulation, though either Tella or Rydia is an excellent anchor at this point of a cursed ring. So this is actually one of those rare seeds we won't have to worry about agility like at all. Okay, Eizan, going into the other side of Mount Hobbs, there's of course a boss check up here, and there's also going to be a character behind that boss.
We saw this earlier, and it was Rydia.
Oh yes. And a doctor who is not one of the monsters we are looking for today. No, we are looking for Water Hag Valvalis, and to a lesser extent, the Mist Dragon. Couch going in to Mount Ordeals. I like this play because you have a Fu. Fu learns new spells every time you defeat a boss, and there are 3 bosses up here, so that is a bucket load. I tried to combine boatload and bucket load, and it came out as a stutter of new spells for Fu.
A boat kit load?
Yes, it just came out as bleh. So let's see who the first boss is.
It's Pikachu. No, it's hey! For this party, for an entirely magic party, this is the best spot to see Valvalis.
Yeah, this is, she doesn't hit the worst here. This is gonna be a slower fight though, I think, just because we don't have a lot of DPS. But we won't have to worry about her. Normally, the thing that's really hard about Valvalis is once she goes into her tornado form, her magic defense and magic evasion just skyrocket. But that's not a huge problem in this spot because those particular stats in this spot pretty darn low. So time for Sylph to do some work. Tella looked back on his long life and he remembered death. The specter of death haunted him.
As it haunts him still. It will always haunt him because eventually you're gonna have Cat and Tella in your party.
But unfortunately, Valvalis, having the boss bit, is immune to the fatal spell. This Dr. Luge beating up on Eizan a little bit.
And more to the point, Valvalis here, I do not believe. Let me go look it up before I make a fool of myself. I have access to the spreadsheet. Let's see. The Mylan spot. Yeah, no, she has no magic defense here.
Yep. That's why all these Sylphs are hitting. But you can see the power of Sylph here. You know, Rydia doesn't have that much MP, but she can cast this Sylph as many times as she wants. And Valvalis is down. Also on Eizan's side, Dr. Luge is down. Learning some more spells on that Fu. Looks like Fu got Wall. I think I saw Drain in there. So let's see who the back attack spot is. It's a Sparkle.
It's a Wyvern!
Well, I hope I think the anchoring situation is going to be okay here.
It's fine because for back attack Wyvern, it'd be a little rude if it could just go blarg at you.
Yeah.
So she instead takes a very long delay that lets you get some star veils up.
Yep. And only Tella taking the brunt of that Mega Nuke, but I think that's fine because I have a feeling Tella's going to be an anchor here anyway. Meanwhile, Eizan heading over to Fabul, encountering a Rubicante. Let's see, Fire 3. Ice. Let's see, what tools do we got here? Ice Rod. You could always use the Ice Rod.
What was that from,
Well, I guess Fu showed Rubicante what a real flame is. And we got the Magus Sisters. This is a very low statted spot, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we do have a mostly mage party, but once again, that Sylph gonna get through the wall. Hey, a Legend Sword from a king. Fitting. Rude. Rude Magus Sisters.
Oh, there's Lukaki from Ordeals.
Not immediately useful, but that could be big. Okay, let's see if Rydia can actually get this Sylph off this time, or if...
Morphex AI not targeting the right character.
There we go. And once the middle sister is out of the way, it's pretty simple from there. Now, let's see who's in the waterfall. It is Odin, I believe? Yeah,
It's Odin.
So that should be one lit spell and he's gone, and more spells for Fu.
And Fu is, Fu's a little angry on Couch's side.
I guess you could say he's confused. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was unnecessary.
That was some damage.
I'm getting so many emotes in chat. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Couch made it. That's cool. Looks like Eizen's probably going to go do some shopping. Troya's a great place to shop because it has not one, but 2 item shops. She's learned medio. I guess it's a cheese and medio pizza now.
I think we're probably headed. I think Couch may or may not head over to Baron Inn now. Just because that's 2 more bosses, and you want all the bosses you can get.
Yeah. I mean, once you get that nuke or quake or even virus on that foo, this overworld becomes a cakewalk.
And we still have not found our underground access. That's fascinating.
Yeah, that is interesting. Ooh, cabins. I love those. And life potions. Cabins mean you can dive the moon because you actually have a way to restore your MP. Let's see who's in the inn. I don't think we've seen the inn yet. It is another Tella guarded by a blue turtle.
That turtle, I do not believe, is allowed for this world.
No. Kanazo's weak to either ice or thunder, depending on what form he is in. And we got both our runners checking the inn right now. The one thing, though, is Couch has that Sylph summon, and that has been coming in handy. Now, this is the easy part of the Baron Inn. You usually can get past this. Now we got to see what the actual battle is, and it's just some guards. Guards don't have the boss bits, so they're, not immune to anything.
Yep. If you toss a toad at them, they're not going to have a good time.
The one annoying thing, which the Toad solves, is they do have a host of annoying status effects, but Toads can't cast magic, apparently. Except the Toads in this game that can cast magic. Aren't there Toad enemies in this? No, I don't think there are. I'll look that up later. Hey!
Oh, and hey, we have a hook!
Yay! Well, that's a possible route underground, and if we ever get the pink tail, we can actually trade it in now. And we do have no dupes on, so getting that extra Tella's not going to add to our party. So let's see where Eizan goes next. Because Couch is just using the weak spell on some frogs and, squishing them.
And the frogs are dead.
Oh, is Eizan just checking the character here? Or is he gonna actually go dive this hook route? With a foo and the spells we have on foo right now, doing a hook route is very viable. Hey, it's a trap chest. Hello, Staleman.
No,
Who knows Medio?
No Ice 3, but we do have a nice do.
Yeah, only Foo's gonna survive that fight, and he's the one who doesn't need the experience. So Eizan resetting out of that. The good news, though, is he now knows where the trap chest is, so he can just skip it and take all the other high-level treasure chests. Looks like Couch going into Fabul. Gonna get that legend sword after defeating a Rubicante. Ooh, sirens. But we didn't start with a huge amount of money, so not buying those sirens yet. In this flag set, you do not get money from treasure chests. Any treasure chests that would have money now have 0 money. You don't get any money from selling your items. The only way you get money is by starting with it, or you get the money that is dropped by any enemies you fight. Ooh, a Ashura for that Rydia. Did you know that Ashura Rydia is the best white mage, but only 66.66% of the time?
Yep, and so don't rely on it.
Because
or do rely on it if you have to.
I have done it once or twice myself. Because Ashura actually depends on her black Ooh, Edge. And it looks like
what happens? I have a
guards.
ninja sword and like a mute knife in their back pocket pouch.
Yeah, this is going to be a great pickup. Other nice things about Edge, he can throw stuff directly into enemies' faces. He can steal sirens from the trap chests in the lower part of the Tower of Babil. He has very cool hair. I am kind of jealous of it. Let's see if Couch picks up some siren. And Bacchus's. That is a loaded Evelyn Cave shop. Samurai gloves, that's not bad, but no armor for Edge right now. Give him that bandana from Fu to Edge, just so he has a little more defense.
And a little bit more strength for,
It's gonna do. Go ahead.
Because long swords and a metal sword aren't the strongest of weapons.
Yeah, could be worse, could be better. Ooh, and Eizan choosing not to do the hook route. Just went in there for the characters, shops, and treasure chests. The one nice thing is we do know that in the vanilla Rubicante spot, we have the other set of guards. So that's not going to be any trouble there. However, we do not know who is going to be in the King and Queen Eblin spot, and that can be very easy or very difficult depending on what's going on. On the other hand, Couch taking the dive. Has a Fu, has an Edge, is like, yep, just guards up here, I am taking the chance.
Couch is also basically full clear of the overworld at this point. So they could go to the moon, or they could go down here, and they're just choosing to go down here.
Yep, Eizan very happy to see this Valvalis. So he's gonna get objective number 4 completed. And I don't see Couch going for the trap chest, so probably not gonna do those Mad Ogres for a little extra EXP, but that's fine, we got a Fusoya. Fusoya cures all your problems. As long as you give him, as long as he has MP anyway.
And we have the elements at the King Queen Evelyn spot.
This is not too bad.
Just going to duck the spoon at it and call it a day.
See, didn't I tell you that one of Edge's more charming qualities is that he can just chuck things into the enemy's faces and they explode?
EizanTayama just waiting for Wyvern to make the first move.
And it's some guards. They also don't have the boss bits, so they're weak to everything. They're not a very well-trained military, so they do almost no damage. If you take out their leader, they will get so confused they will just start fighting among themselves. Yes, Alistar, they are weak to weak.
Also weak to having fairies thrown in their face.
Ooh, life glitching for the extra experience.
Here we go. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Everyone here likes some rocks, right? Just cast me, yeah.
Rocks are good. But these are special space rocks. From space. But I think this guard, this guard is like, I don't want to be crushed by rocks. I'm out of here.
Rocks fall. No, the rocks didn't fall.
Okay.
Because the rocks take a moment to drop.
Yeah, I mean, they're from space, so they have to travel all the way from space.
And there's a mist dragon at the top of the tower.
Neato. Well, that gives us a reason to go there, even if we don't have a tower key. Because that is already 2 key item checks up there.
Couch will be our first person through the hook route at just shy of 30 minutes.
Yeah, this seed looking not too tricky so far. The worst thing we've seen is that antlion in the Cave Bahamut. And we've also luckily got some of those annoying bosses out of the way early. We saw that Valdalis already. We saw that Kanazo already. We saw the Wyvern already.
We've seen Wyvern, we've seen Ogopogo. The only really obnoxious there's 2 really obnoxious bosses we haven't seen yet. We have not seen Gulbez.
That is true.
And we have not seen Evil Wall.
That is also true. But we'll see if Couch gives us a sneak peek at these Feymarsh bosses. Also, an Odin summon for Rydia has niche uses. Just a crystal ring in the rat tail chest, which is, I say just a crystal ring, it's still one of the best defensive items in the game.
Let's have some, we got some coffins. We have found some boxes to shove our foes into.
Yes. Maybe it's just like really cozy in there and they just like take a nap and go away.
Wizard Sphere, Drain Sword,
Drain Sword's okay. Those are okay for throwing, for edge. But yeah, nothing immediately useful. Let's see what's down here. A Karate Man and a Sparkle, which is, we got Plague, we got Dragons.
And it's a dragon.
Yep. Which I say dragons, but I guess technically 3 of the lunar bosses, 4, they're all dragons. They were all dragons? They always were. Let's see, Ogopogo's a sea dragon. Wyvern's a dragon. The lunar dragons are dragons. Pale Dim is a dragon. I guess Plague is not a dragon. Wow, I just had a sudden realization.
It's just...
Wildfire with Plague believes it's a dragon. I mean, I guess it's got a tail, it's got wings, it's got a lizard-like appearance. I guess Plague is a dragon. Let's start a new controversy. Is Plague a dragon?
I guess because all the other bosses on the moon are dragons, Plague is a dragon as well.
Okay, it is official. Oh, by the way, I'm going off on a tangent because EizanTayama had 0 difficulties with the hook bosses, and Couch is just running around underground layers right now.
Cat's asking the important questions. Is Plague a sandwich?
I don't think Plague is a sandwich, no. Do not eat Plague. That just seems like a bad idea. That seems like tummy aches for everybody. Plague is a burrito. How would Plague wear pants? I love this chat so much. How would Plague wear pants?
Oh, you see, Plague has 2 legs, and therefore can wear pants.
Yeah, that is true. They'd have to be very wide-brimmed pants, but with very tiny legs.
Why don't we go ask Sheila what sort of pants Plague would wear? What do you say, Sheila?
She's gonna give us something to make us go away. It's a pink tail. That's very nice. That's gonna complete objective number 3.
So Plague would wear pink pants.
No, she just like, I don't want to even deal with this question here. Just take this and go have fun. Because she knows if she gives us the pink tail, we will leave immediately because that's one of our objectives. Likely it's like the opposite of Bell Bottom's wire fire because he has like tiny little legs but like a really big waist, so he would need bell tops, I guess?
Couch stopping to buy some sirens. Buying a
Not
big old
surprising. I'm also interested to see what we get from this pink tail because it is one of the very few ways to get. That might not be true. This pink tail might still be tier 6 in this.
Nope, it's tier 7.
Is it tier 7? Pink tail is. Thank you for confirming that. Pink tail is one of the few ways you can get tier 7 items in this flag set.
The only other ways are from popping trap chests and boss spots. And we're hoping for a Masamune Day. It's an Arma spell. Womp womp.
Womp.
Probably the least exciting tier 7 item to find.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but there are nicer things.
Like Masamune's and crystal swords.
Yep. We haven't seen a easily accessible Cecil, so a crystal sword's not a huge deal yet. Okay, but let's see what kind of dark secrets King Gaiet is hiding in his crystal room today. It is a Dark Knight Cecil. Fu should have enough HP to handle this pretty easily. You might lose the other party members.
This is hit like a truck, sort of. A truck that will bowl over Rydia immediately.
A truck that will, hurt an old man and a small child, but not a space alien and a ninja. But that's okay because the small child won't be a small child in about 15 seconds. And Fusoya has nukes, so that's lovely.
We're seeing some very, similar fights for both Couch and...
It is a Mother Bomb and a Porum.
This is just like...
But we also have a Fu with Nuke and Quake. This Foo is in the front row, though, so you do worry about taking a lot of hits from the little bomblets, but they shouldn't do too much damage here. I think we'll be fine. Let's see if Eizan actually takes out this mom bomb before the bomblets appear.
And yes,
Yep.
Yes, he does.
7,000 damage from a single spell will do that. It's a creepy floating hand.
Just slowly taking the MacGuffin.
I mean, if I saw a creepy floating hand just like sauntering about, I don't know how a hand saunters, but I would probably just sit there and stare in awe too. Hey, guess what?
Goblets.
I know.
Meteo. We have Meteo.
Yes,
That
yes. Oh no, didn't get the multi-target. But
one bomb in particular.
EizanTayama does have an adamant rock, so we're gonna see an Excalibur. No, we're not gonna see an Excalibur because the flag set changed, but we are going to complete objective number 1.
That defense sword would be real good if there was a cane.
Or, anyone in this party who could use a sword that is not a katana. But Couch is also going to get this adamant very soon. And, 3 of 4 objectives are now available to us.
And depending on what's on the moon, maybe 4 of 5.
Yeah, we are looking at a possible haunted moon situation, which would be great because I don't think anyone wants to fight that antlion.
I mean, at this point, you might be tempted to just face check bosses.
Yeah, which I know is something both of these runners do. If they think they're close, they'll just start checking boss spots. Ooh, an hourglass is nice. So, a lot of this is gonna depend who finds the water hag. Well, looks like Eizan's gonna go up the tower. We do know the Mist Dragon is here, so that'll be 2 key item checks. One from the Mist Dragon, one from just the top of the tower. Which, keyless tower is something runners don't do that often, but that Mist Dragon is enticing. Let's see where Couch goes next. Couch also gonna take on the Mist Dragon. So our runners very close in their... Oh, nope, was I fooled? I was fooled. Nope, nope. Not Luca Key. Heal pot. We're gonna heal first. Nom 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 nom. Delicious dwarven healing liquids. With our foo, this demist should be no problem at all. Even if you somehow get into trouble, you got it turns into its mist form and does nothing, and that gives you plenty of time to recover. But it looks like Couch is going for the Luca Key play. Sometimes runners are a little bit shy about going to the Luca Cave because it is a lot of walking. There are very tricky ropes that you go down to when you definitely did not mean to go down to that rope. The boss at the end has decently high stats, but it is a boss check. It is a key item check. And if you really want to grind, you can fight some doors on the way in or out to get your levels up.
Looking at our party, at our number of key items, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7 key items so far. We're kind of hoping for a few more.
Yeah, and thank you to Gambit, who stepped in at the last minute to track those key items for us. And also thank you to Scala Kitty for doing all the restreamy things.
Now, my question here, actually, now I think about it, is how long does EizanTayama put off checking Sheila 1?
Yeah, because we know that's where the pink tail is. Ooh, a pass. I think you take this. It's too big of a time save not to. We are, since we're an RPG limit break, if you are not familiar with this randomizer, the pass. Oh, but does not want to fight a Baigan for it. Oh. Wait. Has a save at the beginning of the cave. Couch, you're making my commentary difficult. Anyway, the pass is a key item that lets you take a shortcut from the Troya Pub directly to the final boss. Instead of otherwise you would have to travel all the way to the moon, go in the Lunar Palace, go all the way down the lunar subterrane. There's 4 floors of crystally bits that you have to walk through. At least those have really cool music, but the pass is a lot faster. And I totally missed what we got from the Mist Dragon.
Oh, it's a pan, apparently.
A pan? I guess you could say I missed it. Ching.
Look, I'm already dealing with chat's puns.
I'm sorry. Yes, I know. It's highly inappropriate. I apologize. I must maintain my professionalism. But that pan's another 2 key item checks. You get one from our fairy friends, the Sylphs, and then if you return the pan to Yang's wife Sheila, she will give you another item of some sort. Looks like Eizan's gonna have Edge steal a few sirens, and we will see the rare use of Porum's Cry ability. Want to explain what that's all about?
So, for whatever reason, if Porum is in your Porum and Edge in your party, Porum can cry, and it will increase Edge's steal rate, and I don't know why. Someone else can probably explain it better than I could. Well,
so what it actually is Porum's Cry ability is sort of a unfinished mechanic they left in the game. It originally was going to make enemies run away, but then they decided they didn't want random encounters to run away, so they don't, except for in a few scripted instances. However, the variable that Porum is changing with her Cry command is the same variable that determines Edge's steal success rate. And I mean, in the vanilla game, you'd never have those 2 together, so you'd never notice it. But, you know, this is a randomizer. We get ourselves into all sorts of bizarre situations. Okay, Eizan thinks that is enough sirens.
and knocked out Porum and Rydia.
So I know a lot when a lot of people do that steel grind, for lack of a better word, they will kill off the extra characters because it saves prompt boxes coming up. It just makes the stealing a little bit faster.
Couch keeps going to like throw up a quake to hit the Demas with it. The Demas keeps going no.
To answer Wildfire's question, I believe in most of the ports and remakes, Cry was changed to lower the enemy's defense stat temporarily. I don't know if that's actually true in the I have not played the GBA port, so I'm not sure, but I know that's true in the DS remake and I believe the PSP games as well.
Just going to cast a virus.
Incomplete collection, it casts Confuse. Okay. Yeah, I have never owned a PSP, and now they're like really expensive to buy, actually. Oh. Eizan? Go ahead.
Oh no, I think we're about to say the same thing.
Nah, you say it. I've been talking too much.
And now EizanTayama going down with the pan to bonk a monk on the head. And is going to finally get that pink tail.
Yeah, and I am sure he will be very happy to see that. That puts you one objective away from go mode. In this flag set, we only need to complete 4 of the 5 objectives in order to receive the crystal that we need to defeat Zeromus. And the good fairies are going to give us, wait for it, an Avenger. We
have all these Kane weapons. Where is Kane?
We have no sword wielders at all. Yeah, Gambit, our tracker, mentioning Edge can throw it. Oh, we're gonna do a little bit of shopping on Eizan's side. Couch heading down the tower. You're not the tower is one place you're not allowed to use exit, because in the default game there's a little cutscene that they don't want you to miss, so you can't exit out of the tower. It is also going to turn in that pan, so we'll get to see what Sheila 2 has. I wonder what Eizan's looking for.
If I had to guess, cabins.
Yeah, because all we got left is that moon dive, really. And you hate to go to the bottom of the moon without a way to restore your HP, especially both Tella and Fusoya have very limited MP pools. Okay. Let's see if Couch goes right to Sheila. Oh, Eizan's there too. Our runners converging on Fabul.
Or are they? Because Couch is hopping to check the Mist Dragon.
The Mist Dragon's great too.
Like I could go turn this pan back into Sheila, but that Mist Dragon's looking pretty appealing. It's a power shirt. We actually kind of like that.
Yeah, that's a great piece of equipment for Edge.
And there's go mode.
Uh-oh. Oh my. Well, I hope y'all like music. Moon is haunted. Sheila is value. Baba is you?
Eizan is shop.
So, obviously we got to do this twin harp check first. Since we are on the RPG Limit Break channel, and some people might be brand new to this randomizer, would you like to tell them about the little surprise we have in the Cave Magnus?
So, Edward's harp is a little bit out of tune, and we've tweaked it a bit. So when he goes to play it, it won't be the song from Vanilla. Oh no, it's gonna be something different. We don't know what the song's going to be, but we're about to find out.
We are. I think we have over 200 songs now. A lot of them were done by Calamity. Boardface did some. Xenocat has some Xeno-themed songs in there. Just wonderful musical people from our community making wonderful harp-based remixes of lots of different video game and pop culture music.
No. Both are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Both of our runners should have 10 key items by the time they get done here.
So where do you grind? We do have sirens. You could do eggs. Doors are available to us. Probably just eggs, right? Yeah, probably eggs.
I would, if we're gonna be up on the moon anyway to go down to Bob Zeramus, I would eat gold dragons or mages.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot that Couch gave up the pass to save time. Oh, almost got the dialogue skip. Not quite. Maybe? I think Fu will take these lit spells like a champ. And we won't even get... Nope. Skip the second half of the dialogue. Skipped the we can't. But did not skip the first part of the dialogue. Anyway, I'm gonna be quiet because it's music time. And that, of course, was Focus Tower from Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, featuring the sounds of Meteo. And our runners are both in go mode. It's close. Let's just put it that way. This race is very close.
Question is, what are you? What's your end goal here?
To win the race.
No.
To make
I mean,
as many puns as possible. To eat pizza.
I mean more. What is our runner's game plan for the big Z flag?
Yeah. There are. You have a Fusoya, so you could just do the old Fu and Friends. He already has enough HP to survive Big Bang on his own. We have a couple of Sirens. You could grind up some gold dragons. Warlocks, they work. You could be a master at nerfing Big Bangs and just get through everything that way. There are many options. Or you could grind doors, which no one's gonna do because it's slow.
In fact, EizanTayama seems to be going for the Fu and Friends strat. I'm not sure what sort of plan Couch has just yet.
Yeah, I don't know. Couch has 6 Sirens, so Couch is gonna do some Warlocks, it looks like. Yep, and Mute Bells. At least gonna start with some Warlocks, and we'll see if they switch over to Gold Dragons or not.
I think Couch is out of life potions.
Well, he does have some life spells. Those are a little harder to time, but they do work the same as the life potions.
Fortunately, did not get off the our life potion in time, so hello there, hourglasses. Just what we've been looking for.
That's not a bad start to a grind.
But at this point, it gets a little bit harder.
While we're just figuring out our grind here, this is a good time for me to tell you about the other races coming up today. That's this race. I don't need to tell you about that race. This is only one of 3 races that are going on in our Lali-Ho League bracket rounds right now. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time over on Randomania, the original, not the ones with any of the numbers. We have Night Dew versus Pancraz at, I said 7 p.m. Eastern Time already. Also, tonight on the free Enterprise channel, we have Penguinator versus Prof. Corey, and that is scheduled for 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want more free Enterprise action, please check those out. This is also, since this has been a really rapid fire race, so I haven't had much time to plug people. I would also like to thank our behind the scenes team. We have Scarlet Kitty doing the restream. We also have Gambit doing the tracking, lighting up the buttons. Especially great because Gambit stepped in at the last minute for another Restream team member who couldn't make it last minutes. So thank you for doing the tracking on a short notice. And also, of course, Starman, thanks for speaking the words with me.
You're welcome, kind of nerdy housewife. So...
Also follow the runners. They're really great. I watch both of them. On their regular non-racing streams.
Please do. Okay. It looks like Couch is headed down. Maybe. Couch might take some gold dragons. I don't know if Couch has any hourglasses. That'd be the... Nope, they're just going. They're going for it.
Yeah, Couch is... Nope. Dragons. Look at all those dragons. We got 4 dragons. We got twin dragons. That's a quadruplet of dragons.
I guess the game plan here is to kill these dragons. As they kill that form.
Ooh, you gotta be careful here, though.
They have more hourglasses. It's fine.
I'm more worried about Couch than I am. Eizan's fine. Eizan's got hourglasses. And that sweet, sweet Ether 1. We'll see. A lot of this is going to come down to who goes into the Zeromus fight first.
At this point, I kind of have to wonder. I still wonder what exactly the game plan is. Looks like Eizan is headed in. They're going.
Ooh, it's risky, but it's also bracket rounds, and you're playing against Couch 23. You gotta be risky.
Oh wait, it's not going in because Eizan cabined. I'm getting all these false starts.
They've been fooling us. Both of them.
Just feed Fu some ethers.
So yeah, I guess you could get... I mean, the safe strat is getting Riddy up to nuke, getting Porum up to white, and then just doing reflect strats, right? That's the safe route. But is it the most efficient? Probably
actually,
not.
at these HP levels, Fu and Friends is entirely on the table.
It is. Couch is a really good nerfer, too. He's really good at nerfing those big bangs.
Okay, there we go. We're going.
For real, are we? But are we?
Maybe. Almost definitely, possibly, for sure.
Let's see. He is checking equipment. No, the fact he gave... the fact he gave Fu an ether indicates to me he's going back out. Because why would you heal? You get a free heal before the Zeromus fight, and Couch is an experienced enough player to know this. So I don't think he'd give Fu an ether if he weren't going back out to fight at least one more dragons. Oh, looks like we're gonna grind on some lunar bosses. This is the... Hey, vanilla! Nom 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 nom. Tasty vanilla. The D-Lunar spots here, which happens to be occupied by D-Lunars, is the highest experience-giving spot left. But vanilla D-Lunar is gonna be too long. Going back for the dragons, I think. 2 sirens left. So we know that Couch probably will be going in 2 sirens. But is Eizan done or not? Healing up, so probably not done yet. I've never been so tense at a level grind, because I think a huge part of who wins is who gives up on the level grind first. They are just basically, this is a good race. They are neck and neck right now.
Couch using that ninja is a ether. opting not to weak this one just to save a little bit of MP.
Well, Fu does have that extremely limited MP pool. Fatal. Not up to nuke yet.
Not up to white either.
White.
But they're close.
One more should do it. And I do believe
God.
Couch has exactly one siren left.
This is just so many levels.
The thing is, those reflect strats make that Zeromus fight really fast, but you have to invest the time to get the spells.
Completely out of MP on that form. Yep, just gonna pray that this gets them there.
Good job for him.
Yeah,
Good job
you
on
did it
your-
for him.
I know.
That 1 HP of damage for him. It had
Yeah,
2
go
HP.
Rydia. Okay,
That's
there's
nuke.
the nuke.
There's white.
the white. So Couch is gonna has the exact correct number of sirens and is high. Okay, this time I guarantee Couch will go into the Zeromus fight. Guarantee. So. Oh, I don't actually see it yet. Chat, I'm waiting for the thing. There we go. Thanks, Ground Flyer. Can you explain the second Easter egg we're about to see here?
Well, Zeromus himself is a little bit too rough to randomize into other spots, and we just don't want him to like pop up in Atlantic game and get like instantly thrown in the trash. So we randomize him in a different way, a fun way, because it's not just it's not going to be Zeromus who we fight here at the end. It's going to be someone else. So we have to ask the question. The same question we ask every night. Whose butt are we going to kick?
Yay! Yeah, I think we have 528 different possibilities. Zeromus is just exactly the same as vanilla game under the hood, same script, same stats, but he's gonna look a little bit snazzier today. Oh, and it looks like Eizan might be done, so this is gonna be a close finish here. If Couch messes up at all, this is, it's gonna cost them big.
And it's
Oh dear.
Illuminati.
Uh-oh. This entire randomizer is just one big conspiracy theory. Also, where's the butt of the Illuminati? If we were going to kick the Illuminati symbol's butt, where would we kick?
Yep, I'm gonna take a look here.
Yes, Gunbo Magus, not cute and buttless. Yes, Ground Flower, whose eye are we going to poke tonight? But yeah, Torum just casually throwing out 7,000 damage. The worst thing that happens is Couch sees a second Big Bang. Other than that, this is going to be a fast fight. If you don't know, Zeromus has too much HP, and back in the SNES Day, there was a limited number you could have. You couldn't have really big numbers. So what they did to get Zeromus to have a bunch of HP is they gave him a smaller number, and then in the middle of the battle, he refills his HP. So that gives you the illusion of having higher HP. Now, this script only triggers when you do direct damage. If you do indirect damage, say by reflecting spells, that HP refill won't happen, and Zeromus will basically have half the HP. That is the core mechanic of the reflect strat, is skipping that HP refill. So our 3 mages here are just going to reflect as many spells as they can. We have Edge for support if we need a little bit of healing with items. And that's how it's going to go on Couch's side. I expect Eizan to do something similar. Yeah. Miss Rydia!
That is unfortunate.
Rydia H. Summonson! I don't...
Because,
Go ahead.
So, at the start of the Z fight, once he first transformed, there was a brief moment where he still has invincibility from, like, the pre-transformation.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. The one nice thing, Eizan has that spoon still, so he's going to get a nice jump on the damage here. So this is going to be, pardon my language, a heckin' close race.
And nope, there goes the Illuminati. The Illuminati's dead, everyone.
Woo, and GG, Couch 23. Hey, that rhymes. Finishing the race with an official race spot time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 49 seconds. Let's see if they want to do an interview today. I shall summon the Couch.
Snake arms. Except they didn't fight Snake Arms. Snake Arms got, left behind.
Oh, and I think that beep means we are joined by Couch 23. Apparently Snake Arms.
Yeah.
At the Illuminati. So, what did you think of the seed?
I was a bit worried when I did Luca Cave, and it was basically nothing. I feel I felt really behind after I made that play.
Yeah, I was actually curious at that point whether you were going to actually take the pass or not. Because that's that time investment. Is it worth it walking all the way out?
Yeah, definitely. That fight would have been quite a bit of the time sink as well.
Yeah, that was, honestly, I think that was a pretty straightforward seed. Starman, do you have any questions?
So, Couch.
Yeah.
How about that, ooh, that is a big, ooh.
Oh, I'm gasping because Eizan took a unnerved Big Bang, and that is game over.
But where was I? Oh yeah. So Couch, how about that water hag fight?
Yeah. How about it?
We have no idea where it was at.
Yeah, I have no idea either. I'm gonna look after I cut stream and stuff. I'm kind of curious. I'm very seriously considering face checking Moon, but D-Mist being at the top of the tower was 2 total key items being at the top, and then it ended up being what we needed. So
yeah, Moon was haunted today. So how happy were you to see a Foo right at the beginning of the seed?
I was pretty relieved, seeing as how we ran into pretty much nobody else besides that Edge late.
Yeah, food just makes things so much easier. I was happy to see Meteo used multiple times throughout the seed to its fullest effects.
Yeah.
Other than that, so you're tied up 1-1. How you feeling about that?
Extremely nervous. Eizan is a really good player, and pretty nervous for Saturday. Probably more nervous than I was today, to be honest.
What do you know what time you're scheduled for game 3?
I want to say it's 3 Eastern on Saturday. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's when it is.
Awesome. I will definitely be checking that out, and you, the chat, should check it out too.
I did remember.
Other than that, I'm going to be honest, the interview's the weakest part of my commentary. And the thing is, most seeds I have a lot to comment on, but that was really straightforward.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, okay. Before we move on, what are your opinions on Plague wearing pants, and why are they pink pants?
I don't have an answer for that one, actually. Maybe it's because Dark Elf refuses to wear pants.
Okay, other controversial question. Is Plague a dragon?
I'm gonna go with yeah.
I mean, it has tiny wings. It has a lizard-like skin.
Yeah, exactly.
And the third controversial question, does the Illuminati symbol have a butt?
Possibly. We never see the backside of it, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Wow, you have blown my mind. I didn't even think about that.
Actually, I realized I asked about Dark Elf and pants. I meant to say Plague.
Oh.
So fourth controversial question.
Fair.
I really think that's all I have, though. Starman, do you have anything? Or Couch, do you have any last words before game 3?
I just want to say thank you to everybody, behind the scenes crew, Restream crew, the Free Enterprise crew in general. Y'all are great. Shout outs to Eizan. Can't wait for game 3. It's gonna be a good one, I feel.
Yep, I am definitely looking forward to it. So meanwhile here, Eizan taking the second shot at the Reflect strats. Looking good so far. Throwing the Avenger.
I mean, if we have no one else who can equip it.
Yeah, really. We didn't get a single non-katana sword wielder, all seeds, so throw it if you got it. It is direct damage though, so you do have to be careful not to tip over the HP refill.
That Tier 3 from Tello doing work.
Yeah, it's fun when you get to see a boss fight where Tella actually does something other than, casting Berserk and then taking a nap. Oh, we get the wiggle.
Here comes the wiggle. How Zerum is feeling on those damage rolls today? Let's find out.
Oh, Rydia throwing out a pretty low roll there.
That's another one of those ways Rydia is kind of nerfed compared to other black mages.
Yeah,
her wisdom stat is not particularly good, and that's her main casting stat.
Here comes the big bang. Purg. Oh, Fu is still standing. Black hole gives you a little bit of time. You can either try to get people up, or you throw a Star Veil on yourself and just try to get one final spell in there and pray. But not pray Rosa's command, because pray we don't have a Rosa, so we don't have the pray command. Edge giving the ether.
Edge about to get a Star Veil.
Okay, we have 2 characters up, but we got another Big Bang coming, but our HP looks good. HP looks good. Hopefully this Zeromus is pretty close to dead. We can probably get 2 more nukes in here before we're in trouble. Okay, low roll. Whew.
This is going to end up being a virus wave, I think. If I remember correctly.
If he even needs it, he is.
There's the virus. There goes probably Fu and Rydia. Nope. Fu
is still standing. We got 1 more nuke. Oh no! No!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that nuke's gonna go directly into Edge's face.
Goodbye, Ninja.
Ouch. And we can't direct cast because then we'll tip over the HP refill, or there's danger of that.
I do not think this party is long for this world at this point. In fact, I'm expecting a little bit of death here.
I don't even think that Cure 2 is going to get Edge through another Big Bang. No.
Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. Taking the second wipe. And unfortunately, Eizan has forfeited and doesn't feel like doing an interview today, so that is going to be it for us. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone behind the scenes. We have Skullakitty doing the restream, Gambit doing some last minute tracking. We have, of course, Starman here with me doing the commentary. Check out our runners. Check out EizanTayama and Couch. They are great streamers, and they both have their own channels. I just want to remind you that the next restreamed race is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That is a Game 3, so it is a do or die, a win or be eliminated between Night Dew and Pancraz, which I always hope I'm pronouncing that right. That is going to be over on the Randomania channel. I'd like to thank RPG Limit Break for hosting the Lali-Ho League, because we have more matches than we can just fit on one channel. Thanks to Randomania, too. I think that is it for me today. Starman, do you have anything to ask or say?
Much.
With that, I will leave you with just the thought of Dragon Plague wearing pants. Just get that mental image into your head, ponder it, think about its ramifications on your life. And we are going to take you over to Speed Gaming. They are currently doing a charity marathon for No Kid Hungry, which is a great cause. So check them out, and I'll see you on Randomania later tonight.
Oh yeah, and actually, now that you mentioned that, kind of nerd housewife, there is going to be an FE run later tonight at 10 o'clock. Is that Eastern or Eastern? So be sure to catch that when it happens. I've been Starman Random.
And I've been County Nerdy House Life, and we will see you later.